On September 18, 2001, the authoritarian ruler of Eritrea, Isaias Afwerki, attempted to silence his critics by imprisoning high-ranking officials who openly demanded a transparent and accountable government, as well as officially closing all independent media in the country. Since that day, all those arrested have not been brought to a court of law and have simply disappeared. No one knows where they are, not even their families. However, those arrested on September 18, 2001 were not the first ones to disappear. It is important to remember that arresting citizens and keeping them incommunicado has been a practice of the PFDJ since the early years of the independence, and, although we don't know the exact numbers, we know that several hundreds have been kept incommunicado for years. While many, Muslims and Christians alike, have been arrested for their religious belief, many others, young and old, women and men, students and teachers, business people and lay laborers, have been made to disappear for their political opinion or simply for criticizing the unelected government. We must remember them all and keep their memories alive. We remember them on September 18th because it is the date on which the regime tried to suppress two key elements of what Eritreans fought for: transparent and representative institutions, as well as freedom of speech and opinion. It has thus become a date symbolic of Isaias Afwerki's and his regime's attempt to silence Eritreans who demand rule of law, democratic participation, and full respect of their human rights. The unelected ruler and his enforcers use many tactics to make us forget, but we must always remember and remind the world that Eritreans have not given up on their hopes for a dignified life in their own home. Keeping their memory alive is a must in the struggle for human rights, and we owe it to the dignity of all the disappeared, our mothers, fathers, brothers, and sisters. It is for that reason that we are going to hold simultaneous protests in front of the Eritrean embassies and consulates around the world, in a show of solidarity among ourselves and to send a united message. We will not be silenced, and we will not forget. This is not an initiative by any organization. It is driven by individuals, and it's an open invitation to all Eritreans who care about rule of law, human rights, and democracy to show up and show it. The Eritrean regime might have a grip on the population at home, but those of us who are free to express our indignation have our united voice, so let's use it. We're not trying to start a new movement or group, rather marking a day of solidarity among ourselves and defiance to tyranny. Some of us have already started collaborating to hold protests this September in the respective countries we live in, and we invite you to organize a protest on September 18th, 2018 in front of the Eritrean embassy or consulate in the country you're in. We understand that not everybody can get to their nearest Eritrean embassy, so try your best, but if you really can't make it, then you still should hold local demonstrations in your town. Finally, if you think you can help coordinate a demonstration where you live and get involved, or have questions, please email change.eri@protonmail.com. So we'll do our best to reply and help to get you in touch with your local coordinator. See you there!